first step in making one of these bottle lamps is to drill a hole through the back. That's where our wiring is going to go through. What you're going to want to use is a sort of circular diamond drill bit. I'll be sure to kind of link out to some that I've used. The hardest part is getting it kind of scored like I already have here. But once you do start to drill, you're just going to want to take it nice and slow. You're not going to want to do a lot of pressure. You're almost going to want no force going down on the glass, because if you do, it's going to have a greater likelihood of cracking and kind of ruining that bottle altogether. So I'll show you what it looks like to just kind of go low and slow with the drill. So once you're able to drill that hole into the back of the bottle, what you're going to do is next we're going to just be kind of wiring it up. So I feed my wire up through the bottle here just like so, and I'm just using a simple 6-foot black wire. You get them on Amazon for just a couple bucks. Next thing we're doing is hooking up to our light fixture. I use a pull switch, gives a little bit more style to the lamp. One thing I will note that I have done multiple times is don't forget, if you're going to kind of do this sort of lighting fixture, feed the wire through this first. I don't know how many times I've wired it up straight to this and then realized I didn't feed it through first. After you get this thing all wired up, one thing I like to do is just go ahead and just throw a bulb in there. We're just checking to make sure everything's wired up correctly, make sure there's no issues. We don't want to get further along in the process and find out that we're working with some bad electrical. And bingo, yep, we're working. Very cool. Let's just go ahead and take this bulb back out. Next is the fun part. Well, we're going to be filling this bottle up. I use coffee beans, but I've seen others use anywhere from sand, river rocks, bullet shell casings. It's kind of up to you. I like to use kind of a dark roast coffee bean for at least these Woodford bottles, just because it gives it a nice dark background for this cream colored label and wording to kind of really pop against, but really it's up to you. So once we've got it all filled up, well, the next thing we want to do is kind of just go ahead and start sealing up the two wiring spots. So I used to use a hot glue gun. It's easy to use. You make mistakes, you're not kind of tied to it. But you can kind of really use whatever you feel best. So I'm just going to lift this up slightly. Start applying hot glue all the way around. Very generous with it. And press down for the seal. That's all. Now that we're all sealed up, it's just time for the finishing touches. Close call. Voila. It does come with a little bead for the end of the pull chain. If you want to add an extra touch, I know that on Amazon you can find all kinds of varieties different ends for your pull chain here. But yeah, that's how you make a bourbon bottle lamp.